Trying to focus my camera, like, get all the angles. Ooh, girl, what's going on here? No. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Hey guys, I'm back again. I want to reach out and answer some more questions for you guys. I have loved the feedback that you guys have given me. I love that you guys have followed me on Instagram, on Twitter, and Facebook even. I love that you guys have been reaching out to me, asking questions, and even meeting some of you guys on campus. It's pretty awesome. So I wanted to make another video because I know there are some unanswered questions that are still up in the air, and I wanted to go ahead and explain what the heck is going on in my life and how LA Film has influenced it. My lighting friends would be so mad at me right now. Like, the lighting in here is just like, stop it. I'm going to start with some questions that I've seen on my YouTube channels, on the different videos that I've posted. One of the questions says, did you already have a job lined up when you moved to LA? I thought I had a job lined up for me. I was working for Gap. I was a merchandiser for 2.5 years. I ran the girls department. I absolutely loved my job. However, when I moved to LA, there just wasn't a position open for me out here. It was January, holiday was just over with, and I just really did not have like anywhere to get a job at out here. It was dead time. January is like ultimately the most dead time to go shopping ever, unless you're like returning or exchanging clothing from Christmas, but pretty much you do that like the day after Christmas, so no one really needs you in retail in January. However, I did end up getting a job at the Citadel outlet, which is about 30-ish, 40 minutes from our school, depending on traffic. It was a drive, that's all I have to say. It was a pretty awesome place. The management was awesome. I had fun there. However, I decided that I wanted to live off from student loans, and that's what I ended up doing. I was working on sets every other weekend and getting more experience, which led me ultimately up to my job that I have today. So it was worth it for me. However, if you need a job to live off from because you don't want to take out loans, I would recommend it, and it's not that hard to find a job out here, which I guess leads to the second question that he asked, which was, is it hard to find a job out here? I honestly don't think that it is a hard time finding a job out here. Los Angeles is huge. You can apply for jobs in Burbank, Glendale, North Hollywood, Studio City, Van Nuys. Literally, there's jobs everywhere. There's different types of businesses on every single corner. Like, it's not hard to find a job out here. You just have to apply yourself, and if you really need a job, then you'll find a job within a couple of days. It's not that hard. How hard is it to juggle work and school? It actually isn't that bad. I recently started taking 2 classes instead of 1 class per month because I just want to graduate already. I want to have like a full availability to my job, so I feel like taking 2 classes, it definitely has its challenges. Some nights it feels like longer than others because I'm up late doing like different projects and stuff like that, and since I've started taking 2 classes, it has limited my time and availability to be able to work on sets, but I've pretty much just like dedicated all my time to my work anyways, so I honestly don't mind it. I think it really just depends on your time management, and I feel like I definitely could manage my time better, like instead of, laying in bed for an extra 30 minutes or, relaxing, drinking beers with my friends at night. Like, I could definitely do more, but I kind of like the downtime that I have right now, because my first year living here, I was just go, like business all the way, that I wasn't really experiencing the college life. And now that I have a job that's full-time because I'm taking online classes for the next 3 months, and just being able to put like my dreams and goals first and still get an education out of it, it's really benefiting for me. I honestly think it's really important to put your goals and your dreams as like a top priority, only because if you're going out there and working on other people's sets and all you're gaining is PA experience, you're not getting the experience of being a director or being a still photographer or a casting agent or even wardrobe or makeup. I mean, there are so many different roles on set that you honestly just have to drill yourself into. So if you're interested in a certain position, my recommendation would to be to email directly to people on IMDb saying, I'm a student at blah 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 and I'm very interested in this position. I was wondering if you have any internships or are looking for someone to mentor, because I would love the opportunity to learn from you. I've done that plenty of times. I've been able to work on people's sets. For example, Hannah Lux Davis, I worked on her set for Nick Jonas and Sage the Gemini. Also, I've worked on MKTO's music video, Bad Girls. So just reaching out to people and saying, hey, I'm a student and I want to learn. People are definitely going to reach out back to you because they don't mind getting someone on their set to work for free and learn. And because I've done those positions and because I've learned from that experience, it's given me the opportunity to be able to work on sets today and be able to get paid for it now. Do we get holidays off? We actually don't get holidays off. Well, we do and we don't actually. Sometimes we'll get like a random day off depending on the holidays. So like, it was some president's birthday, I think. I'm literally the worst at presidents, but here I am like taking all history classes at my junior college. Figure that. But when it comes to like summer vacation or winter break, I want to say we got 2 weeks off, but the classes were shifted. So like the end of 1 month and into another month, we had one class, and then we had like the 2 weeks off. But for summer vacation, we get 1 week off, and I want to say that's either at the end of May or the end of June. It's one or the other, but really it kind of all blends together. And to be honest, I don't mind it because it gets the classes going faster and like eventually we'll graduate earlier. Does LA Film School help pay your bills? It does and it doesn't. It's up to you to be able to take out the loans that you want to take out. LA Film doesn't force you to take out extra amount of money. They recommend that you pay for your tuition and they recommend that you are ahead of the game and not going in debt. However, let's be real, we're all not millionaires. I know I'm not. I come from a very poor family and I'm a lot of money in debt. But I wouldn't be able to get the education that I wanted at LA Film School or at a 4-year college without taking out loans. And I feel like if I would have gone to a 4-year college, I would have took out that money to be able to live in the dorms or to be able to live off from campus anyways. So taking out the extra loans at LA Film, it kind of just benefited me because where else would I live if I didn't take out the extra loans? And if I didn't take out the extra loans, then I would probably be working 2 jobs and I wouldn't be able to focus on working on different sets or gaining the experience that I have. And it just kind of gave me the extra opportunity. I definitely would recommend sitting down and budgeting yourself instead of pulling out extra money and being even more in debt. And just realize that it all kind of adds up and eventually you're going to have to pay it off. Community college, should I drop out? Don't drop out. If you're at a community college and you're almost done with your AA, finish your AA. That is like my biggest advice, 100%. I originally was going to San Joaquin Delta College in Tracy and Stockton, California, and I hated that college. I hated it with a passion. I ended up transferring to Las Positas in Livermore, and I hated that college even more. I literally hated junior college, and I absolutely 100% didn't even want to go back to college. I was just working retail full-time and doing merchandising. I was just doing my thing thinking, oh, I could move up in the company one day and this could be my career, until one day I woke up and said, I don't really want to continue doing retail, even though it was a really benefiting job and I met some really incredible people and were able to travel to different stores. I just didn't want to do that for the rest of my life. Community college is like, it could be very boring and very repetitive for you, and you might feel like it's not really going to benefit you, especially if you were to decide to go to LA Film School, but honestly it does. If you graduate with your AA, you're able to transfer that to LA Film School, and then from there you can take the 18th month instead of the 30, I believe it's 36 months now instead of 32 when I signed up. However, like, there's so many classes that can benefit you at this school, at LA Film School. And I kind of regret transferring my junior college over, even though I didn't have my AA, just because I lost out on the opportunity to like get in on the script writing class, and there's like a psychology, a play or something like that. And it was classes that sounded really cool, but at the same time, now that from this moment, now that I look at it, it's like it saved me those 5 months from my program. Like, I don't have to take those classes. And if I would have graduated with my AA at my junior college, then I could have taken the 18th month and I would have already been done with my bachelor's degree. Where am I in my LA Film School career? Well, I'm going to pull up a calendar right now. Give me a second. I am 8 months away from graduating. I'm 8 months away from graduating. That is insane considering I just started LA Film School last January and I only transferred in 5 classes. I decided to start doubling up probably about 4 or 5 months ago, and I'm planning on doubling up until January when I graduate, and it's just going great. I mean, there's been a handful of teachers who I've honestly been like, okay, cool, you have experience in the industry. However, your teaching skills are not good. But they kind of gave me an insight on different things and different views and how to work with certain people. And honestly, like, this school has given me so much insight on the industry, and I've been able to gain so much experience because of it. There are professors who go out on a limb and have introduced me to other people who I've either interned for or worked on their set with, and it's just been a really awesome opportunity going to the school. It kind of gave me the foot in the door in the industry when I thought that it would be incredibly hard after I graduated. But I actually felt really confident about graduating from LA Film School because I feel like I can actually have a career in the industry. As of right now, I actually have a job at CBS Radio, and I am working like promotions, and I am also writing for the Jack FM website, which is it's a pretty big deal considering I went from retail to working for CBS. And honestly, I don't think that I could have got the job without the experience that I have been able to receive from LA Film School. Now, I know that a lot of you guys are going through, like, my parents aren't supporting me, and I feel like I want to do this and I want to go somewhere, but your parents don't accept it. And I feel like if it's your dream, you really just need to sit them down and show them that there are opportunities out there for you to work. And yes, you're going to struggle, but if you are passionate enough for it, you're going to be able to do it. And you just have to have the confidence and get out there and network and get your butt going. You could do it. And that's a wrap. So if you guys have any other questions or concerns, you want to talk about the school, you want to talk about your situation, you want to talk about housing, you want to talk about anything, you just need a new friend in LA because you just moved here, hit me up on my social media. I'll leave it below. Most of all of my social media is at Trisha Boo. Sometimes it's spelled with a 0, sometimes it's spelled with a O, so check it out below.